One of the unexpected challenges that COVID-19 may bring to universities during this period is what it has shown some of our students. In the emergency pivot to online teaching and in the shorter term pivot to online teaching that we might expect to see in the academic year 2020 to 2021, we have seen some students begin to ask why they've not been able to learn at a distance during their normal degree. This is particularly relevant for students who have had long-term health conditions, who have caring responsibilities, or other barriers to accessing higher education. For these students, they're going to go through an online degree that they've previously been told was not possible, and then potentially return to campus eventually. We need to consider how we can support these students to understand why these pivots have happened, and also why we didn't offer these resources previously. One classic example of this is going to be lecture recording, where many policies prevented recordings from being shared with students over a long period of time, or potentially stopped recordings happening at all. And students are now seeing recordings being offered to them as the primary source of learning. None of this is necessarily a bad thing, and some of it can be thought of as an opportunity. We can think of how do we support these students better in future. And perhaps the answer to it is simply, we can't do this under normal circumstances, but we will think about how we can support you better in future. And just recognising the experiences that these students are having, particularly in this very stressful time, and knowing that as educators we should try to do our best for them in future, is maybe the first step to providing a more equitable learning experience for higher education students in the coming years.